Before we get into today's mess, let me ask y'all something real quick. How much money would your man have to be sending another woman before you snap? 100, 500? Because this Florida woman just found out her husband was paying someone else's entire lifestyle while she was out here grinding on her food truck in this heat. And when she confronted him, girl, he said 3 words that had all of social media ready to throw hands.
If one of y'all need a nigga that pay bills, I'm him. Wrong with you?
That's what he did. He's a motherfucking a three ahead. He's a three ahead. He's a three ahead. That's what he is. He's a three ahead. He's a tender dick ass nigga. Talking about, I guess he went and got some pussy talking about I don't want to fuck. How the fuck I don't want to goddamn fuck? Well, every time I turn around, a bitch calling my motherfucking phone telling me my goddamn husband down the street doing something. Who the fuck want to catch HIV? Who the one goddamn want to be itching and shit like that? But you always, you know what I'm saying, down there goddamn entertaining somebody else when you could have been, you know what I'm saying, home entertaining your motherfucking wife.
Sometimes y'all got to stop playing with people. Stop playing with people's life. Y'all got to stop, like, you know what I'm saying, playing with people's feelings. Y'all got to stop playing with people's emotions. You know what I'm saying? That's how people get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with people all the time. Stop playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking up people like marriages and stuff like that. Like, stop playing with people all the time. Stop playing. This is people's life.
Now let me paint y'all a picture of how this whole situation started unfolding. This woman, let's call her Peaches. She thought she was living her best life.
I want to tell my husband Happy Father's Day.
Thank you, wife. Appreciate it. I want to get this booty hanging from a bridge right here. I don't know where we going, but it's always an experience. And happy Father's Day to y'all too.
Okay, so I'll be back to show y'all like what we're doing and stuff like that because we never experienced this little restaurant before, so.
Posted up on social media wishing her husband a happy Father's Day, looking all cute and supportive like the ride or die wife she believed herself to be. I want to tell my husband happy Father's Day, she said in that sweet voice, all smiles for the camera. But y'all, if you've been watching these kinds of stories as long as I have, you know that when somebody feels the need to perform happiness that hard on social media, something ain't adding up behind the scenes. Peaches had been with this man for 7 years, been married to him, supporting him, treating him like he was the prize. She was out here running her food truck business, working in that Florida heat, coming home to cook for him after working all day, doing his laundry, taking care of the household, basically being a whole wife while this man was treating her like a roommate who paid all the bills. And speaking of bills, let me tell you something that's going to make your blood pressure rise. This woman was so dedicated to this man that she was literally feeding him by hand. I'm not even playing. She would hold his cup while he drove so he could drink. She treated this grown man like he was her child instead of her husband. Now I need y'all to be honest in the comments. If your man can't even hold his own cup, is that love or is that a red flag parade? Because this is giving mother and son, not husband and wife vibes. And some of y'all are about to defend this. I already know, but just wait. Wait till you hear what schedule this man was keeping. See, for the last 2 years, 2 whole years, y'all, this man had been leaving the house every morning at 7:30 and not coming back until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And when he was really feeling himself, when he was really on his mess, he wouldn't roll in until 5 a.m. Let me tell you something, ain't no legitimate job keeping you out until 5 in the morning unless you're a nurse, security guard, or you're up to no good. And this man wasn't none of those things. So Peaches is sitting at home by herself every single day. This woman would be sick as a dog. I'm talking about ready to pass out from working in that heat. And this man wouldn't even offer her a seat in his air-conditioned car. He would just look at her all nonchalant like her suffering didn't matter to him at all. But here's where it gets real messy, and I mean real messy. One morning, Peaches gets a phone call that changed everything, and I mean everything.
So, I just get a phone call, right? That's where my husband hang out at, right here.
And you could hear the pain starting to creep into her voice. The phone call came from a young lady who had some very interesting information about Peaches' husband. This woman told Peaches that she had been in a relationship with her husband for 5 years. 5 years, y'all. That's almost as long as their entire marriage. But wait, it gets worse. This wasn't just some casual side situation. This man was financially supporting this woman. We're talking about $1,000 every 2 weeks. Let me break that down for y'all real quick because I did the math, so you don't have to. That's $2,000 a month, $24,000 a year. That's some people's whole salary. That's a car payment, rent, and groceries all rolled into one. And this man was giving all of that to another woman while his wife was out here selling food plates in the heat, trying to keep their household afloat. The other woman told Peaches everything. She knew details about the inside of their house. She knew conversations that happened between Peaches and her husband in private. She even told Peaches that sometimes their daughter would be on the food truck, which meant this man was sharing intimate details about his family with his side chick.
She said she been to my house. She told me where I stay. She said sometimes your daughter be on the food truck.
She told me everything that I said to him just recently when he came in the house. Make it make sense. How you gonna bring another woman to the home your wife is paying for? How you gonna share private conversations with someone who ain't your spouse? The level of disrespect was astronomical, but here's what really got me heated. This other woman wasn't just getting money from him, she was getting his time, his attention, his energy, all the things that Peaches was begging for in her own marriage.
Well, most of the time I'm on my food truck. I cook for my husband. Sometimes I cook and, I take it home for him at night. But sometimes if I wind up cleaning up and stuff like that before I make him some food, I go home and still cook. I still cook and
This woman was working all day, then coming home to cook for a man who was spending his days with another woman. She was pouring from an empty cup while he was filling up someone else's. And in the crazy part, the other woman knew about the wife. She knew Peaches existed, knew she was married to this man, and didn't care. Some of these women out here really have no shame or respect for marriage, but that's a whole nother conversation. She told me why I stayed, Peaches said. She says sometimes your daughter be on the food truck. This woman was so deep in their business that she knew about Peaches' work schedule, her family members, everything. And all this time, Peaches thought she was protecting her marriage by keeping things private between her and her husband. But like she said, when it's 3 or more people in a relationship, it's public knowledge. And baby, it was about to become very public knowledge real quick. Now, y'all know Peaches wasn't about to just sit on this information and act like nothing happened. She decided it was time to have a conversation with her husband about what she had just learned. But honey, let me tell you, this man's response was something else entirely. When she confronted him about the other woman, about the money, about the 5-year relationship he'd been hiding, this man looked her dead in her face and told her it was her fault. Her fault, because according to him, she wasn't giving him what he needed at home. Now let me pause right here because some of y'all need to understand something. This woman had been bending over backwards for this man for 7 years. She was working, cooking, cleaning, supporting him financially and emotionally available. But somehow in his twisted mind, she was the problem.
Talking about, I guess he went and got some talking about I don't want to. How the I don't want to goddamn. Well, every time I turn around, a bitch calling my motherfucking phone telling me my goddamn husband down the street doing something. Who the want to catch HIV?
Peaches tried to explain through her hurt and anger. The pain in her voice was real, y'all. This wasn't no performance. This was a woman whose heart was breaking in real time. But here's where this story takes a turn that had the entire internet talking. Instead of having this conversation in private like mature adults, this man decided he wanted to put on a show. He wanted to go live on social media and tell the world his version of events. And y'all, what happened next was one of the most jaw-dropping displays of audacity I have ever witnessed in my years of covering these kinds of stories. This man gets on the live stream and starts talking about I'm him, just repeating it over and over like it was supposed to mean something.
Hear you?
I want them to see me. Tell the people what you want to tell them.
No, you wanted me to go live.
Okay, you live. But let me tell y'all something. What page is it?
It don't matter.
It don't matter, because y'all, let me tell you motherfuckers something that come in my house. I'm really him. The wrong with y'all? I'm him. That's all I'm going to say. It.
Sir, what does that even mean? You're him? Him who? You're a grown man with no steady income living off your wife's money and you think you're him? Make it make sense. But it gets worse. This man starts throwing money around on camera, money that wasn't even his, talking about how he's the man and how he can take care of multiple women. But here's the kicker, y'all. After he threw that money in the air like he was some kind of big shot, this man literally got on his hands and knees and started picking every single bill back up off the ground. You cannot make this up. He's trying to look like a big spender for the cameras, but then he's scrambling to collect his ones and fives off the floor. If that ain't the most fake behavior you ever seen, I don't know what is. Now, Peaches, she was done being quiet. 7 years of keeping their business private. 7 years of protecting this man's image, and this is how he wanted to play it in front of thousands of people online. Let me tell y'all motherfuckers that come in my house, she said, and you could hear she had reached her breaking point. I'm really him. The wrong with y'all, I'm him. She was throwing his own words back at him, and rightfully so. This woman had been supporting this household, working every day, and he had the nerve to claim he was the one running things. But this man, y'all, this man had the unmitigated gall to tell his wife on live television that if she didn't know how to keep a man, that was on her. The same man who hadn't been home in 2 years, the same man who was spending their money on other women, had the nerve to give relationship advice.
If y'all don't know how to keep your man, that's on y'all. I ain't finna entertain this shit. If you don't know how to keep your...
You leave at 7:30 in the morning and don't come back until dawn. What exactly is she supposed to be keeping? And then he started talking about how women need to take care of their men while completely ignoring the fact that this woman had been taking care of him for years. She was the one working, she was the one cooking, she was the one paying bills, but somehow in his mind she wasn't doing enough. Y'all better take care of your men, he kept repeating like a broken record.
They're gonna be just like this one.
Y'all better take care.
They just gonna be just like this one right here. They're gonna be just like this one.
Can you take care? Listen, y'all
They're gonna be just like this one.
All that pretty shit.
They're gonna be just like, nah.
All that, listen, take care of your man.
I fixed the roof.
Take care of your man.
I fixed the drywall. I fixed the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I'm a handy woman at the end of the day.
The level of delusion was astronomical. This man was literally being exposed for cheating and financially abusing his wife, and his response was to blame other women for not doing enough for their men. But Peaches wasn't having it anymore. She started breaking down everything she had been doing for this man while he was out there living his double life.
I fixed the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I'm a handy woman at the end of the day. He can't never say I'm motherfucking lazy. When I be out there cooking,
your man.
I still come home and cook for his ass.
Still
fold the clothes, wash it, all that shit.
Of your man.
So I'm trying to figure.
Trying to be pretty and take care of your man.
I'm trying to figure out. He say my mouth. He say my mouth.
Listen,
but I'm trying to figure out. I've been taking care of my husband.
Okay.
It's not my man, my husband.
Take care of your husband. Take care of your man.
But you around here bragging what you got.
Why you being pretty?
This woman was doing manual labor around the house, working her business, and still coming home to be a traditional wife to a man who couldn't even be bothered to be a husband. And when she brought up the money, the $24,000 a year he was giving to another woman, this man had the audacity to brag about it.
He around here paying $1,000, $1,000 every 2 weeks to a...
Ma'am, hold on, let me say something.
$1,000 every two goddamn...
Let me say something to the people.
Every 2 weeks for, to a bitch.
Let me say something. Let me say something. Ma'am, if I give you $1,000 every 2 weeks, you better believe I'm gonna be fucking you in a spaceship, okay? I'm gonna be fucking you outside. I'm gonna be fucking you... boy, if I'm giving you $2,000, you gonna fuck in front of your family.
Listen. And the other girl, he give $200. You know what I'm saying? I think that would name Crystal right there. That would name Crystal.
If I give you $2,000 a week, 2 weeks, you gonna fuck in front of your family. You gonna when I say fuck, you gonna do. Listen here, boy. That shit gonna be like Kentucky Fried Chicken or Popeyes or something. When I say open that box, that motherfucker better be open.
But here's what really got me heated. When Peaches talked about how she regretted not cheating on him, not finding someone who would appreciate her, this man's response was to get jealous and possessive. The same man who had been openly disrespecting her for years suddenly couldn't handle the thought of another man treating her better. The most heartbreaking part of this whole situation was watching Peaches realize that her marriage had been a lie for years, Every family gathering, every restaurant they went to, every moment she thought they were building something together, the other woman was there too, not physically, but in his mind, in his heart, in his priorities.
And I'm just thinking about all the lies. I'm trying to figure out in my head, was everything we did or you said was a lie? Every family gathering, she was there. Every restaurant, she was there. Crazy.
And you could hear her world crashing down with each word. This woman had been living in a fantasy while her husband was living a double life. And the worst part, he didn't even have the decency to feel bad about it. When the other woman called back trying to backtrack her story, trying to claim she had lied about everything, it was too little too late. The damage was done, the truth was out there, and Peaches finally had confirmation of what she had been feeling in her heart for years.
Girl, you told me everything that I said in my house, girl. You can't try to, he mad at you, you mad at him, and stuff like that.
He not mad at me. I'm not mad at him.
Yeah, you
He
probably,
never even.
girl, you told me
I'm
some
being
shit
real.
only me and him knew in our household.
No, I only told you what I see you post.
No, the fuck you didn't. You
Listen,
told me I wish you died. And the only person in there in that room was me and you. Everybody done told me how, you know what I'm saying? You done came to events and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I lied to you about.
Girl, I already, ain't you the little skinny chick?
I saw you post.
Ain't you the little skinny chick?
You see, that's how you know this other woman wasn't just following their social media like she tried to claim later. She knew private conversations. She knew intimate details. She had been in their business for years. Now, while all this drama was unfolding on social media, people in the comments started doing their own investigating. And honey, what they found out made this situation even more tragic than it already was. Turns out this man had done 20 years in prison. 20 years, y'all. And from what people were saying, Peaches had met him either right before or right after his release. This woman had literally taken in a man fresh out the system, helped him get on his feet, and this is how he repaid her. Let me tell you something about these situations. When someone has been locked up for that long, they come home with a certain mentality. They feel like they missed out on life, like they deserve to make up for lost time, and unfortunately, some of them think that means they can treat the women who helped them like stepping stones instead of partners. The comments section was going crazy. People were calling him everything but a child of God. But what really stood out to me was how many women related to Peach's story. They had been in similar situations, supporting men who didn't appreciate them, funding lifestyles for men who were using that money on other women. She hurt 'cause all them thousands of dollars she gave him and he made a fool out her, one person wrote. And that comment got hundreds of likes because it hit home for so many people. But here's what really got me. Even after all this public humiliation, even after finding out about the financial betrayal, even after he disrespected her on live television in front of thousands of people, Peaches was still struggling with letting him go. The next day, Peaches went and did what she should have done years ago. She filed for divorce.
Today was a horrible day. Went to the corner store, all hell broke loose. After that, we went to the courthouse, filed for a divorce, went to the banks, took our names off everything. We came home, he moved out. I took me a bath, and now I'm in the bed. Thank you.
Just like that, 7 years of marriage was over. But you know what? Good for her. Because sometimes you have to lose everything to realize what you're truly worth. She went to the banks and took his name off everything. Smart move, because you know he would have cleaned out those accounts faster than you could say, I'm him, if she hadn't acted quickly. The man moved out the same day. After all that talk about being him and being able to afford to pay multiple women, he had nowhere to go but back to the streets or to one of his side chicks. Funny how that works out, ain't it? But here's what broke my heart. Even after everything, Peaches was still crying every day, still missing this man who had treated her like garbage for years.
Y'all act like people shouldn't be hurt. Yeah, I'm hurt. I'm real hurt. I cry fucking every fucking day since this shit happened. I came and tried to get me a hotel room and on the beach. You know what I'm saying? I came here try to get me a hotel room on the beach to try to see if that shit help. It don't. It said like if you buy water, it's supposed to make you feel good. I haven't even been out there. I don't even want to go nowhere. I don't. And yeah, I do miss my husband. Y'all don't gotta call me. Yep. Today's Sunday. It's 7:30 in the morning. And yep, I'm still crying. Cause I'm still hurt. And I'ma cry every day until I get it out.
And you could hear the genuine pain in her voice. This woman took herself on a little vacation to try to heal, got herself a beautiful hotel room with a gorgeous view, but she was still sad, still processing the fact that the man she loved and supported for 7 years had been living a double life. Let me tell y'all something real. This story right here is exactly why I do what I do on this channel, because Peach's story isn't unique. There are thousands of women out there right now funding grown men who are using that money to disrespect them. The lesson here isn't complicated. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. When a man is spending more time, money, and energy on other women than he is on you, he's already made his choice. You're just refusing to accept it. Some of y'all are sitting here judging Peaches for staying as long as she did, for putting up with the disrespect, for not seeing the signs. But before you get too comfortable on that high horse, ask yourself this: how many red flags have you ignored in your own life? How many times have you made excuses for someone who didn't deserve your loyalty? The difference between Peaches and a lot of other women is that she finally had the strength to walk away. She finally chose herself over a man who had never chosen her, and that takes courage that not everybody has. Now, I want to address something real quick. Some people in the comments were saying this whole thing looked fake, that it was all performance for social media. And you know what? Maybe some parts were exaggerated for the camera, but that pain was real. That hurt was authentic. You can't fake the kind of heartbreak we witnessed, whether this was 100% facts or 50% facts with some seasoning on top. There are women watching who know this feeling, who've been through this exact situation minus the TikTok live. And to every woman out here feeding grown men by hand while they're funding other women's lifestyles, baby, love yourself more. The real tragedy here isn't just that this man cheated, it's that he convinced a hardworking, beautiful, generous woman that she wasn't enough. He had her thinking that his inability to be faithful was somehow her fault, that his decision to spend their money on other women was because she wasn't doing enough at home. But here's what I need y'all to understand. You cannot love someone into being loyal. You cannot work hard enough to make someone appreciate you. You cannot cook enough, clean enough, or support enough to make someone choose you if they've already decided they don't want to. Peaches learned this lesson the hard way, but she learned it. And now she's free to find someone who will actually appreciate what she brings to the table instead of taking it for granted. As for him, well, let's just say that when you're pushing 60 talking about I'm him with no job, no money of your own, and a trail of disrespected women behind you, karma has a way of catching up. Those other women he was spending money on, they disappeared real quick once the money train stopped. Funny how that works.
Hey, I'm talking to these perfect mother. Always sit on here and got the most advice to give a mother. Come out here in this water and give me some motherfucking advice. Well, I ain't coming back. What y'all talking about? We're gonna make this dick great again. So,
The last time anyone heard from him, he was floating around in some water somewhere, still talking about making his dick great again. Sir, at your age, your biggest concern should be making sure your blood pressure medication is current, not trying to impress women on the internet. But hey, that's his journey to take. The real winner in this story is Peaches, because sometimes you have to go through hell to realize you deserve heaven. Sometimes you have to lose everything to understand your worth. And sometimes the best thing that can happen to you is for someone to show you exactly who they are so you can finally walk away. I said what I said. Now drop a comment and let me know. Do you want more of these messy relationship stories, or should we stick to the crime content? Because honey, after covering this much drama, I need to know if y'all are here for it or if we need to get back to our regularly scheduled programming. And be honest, how many of you think this whole thing was staged? Because while that I'm him moment is going to live rent-free in my head forever, I'm still trying to figure out what being him actually means when you're homeless and jobless. Either way, Peaches is out here living her best life now, and that's all that matters. Sometimes you have to go through the mess to get to the message, and her message is clear. Know your worth and don't settle for less than you deserve. Period.
So let me tell you what just happened to me. Let me back it up. Let me pull over. So, I just get a phone call, right? That's where my husband hang out at, right here. Let me tell y'all, I don't put people in my business. When it's just me and my husband, it's just me and my husband. And when it's 3 or more people into a relationship, when it's 3 or more people into a relationship, it's not just about, it's public knowledge. It's public knowledge. Like, it's public knowledge. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to a third person. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's me and my husband and we got something going on, okay, this is between me and us. But when, you know, you're cheating or I'm cheating and stuff like that, it's not just you. If you call, you know, texting or in somebody's inbox and stuff like that, maybe I have cheated on that occasion. As far as physically having sex with somebody, no, I haven't did that. Since I've been married, you know, haven't did that. This morning, I get a call from a young lady. Me and my husband been together for like 7 years. We've been through a lot. He put me through a lot, a whole bunch of infidelity. I haven't cheated and slept with nobody because it wasn't because I wanted to, because I actually did. It was because nobody, like, I make my own money. And if nobody not finna give me no money or do what I'm doing for myself, I sell pussy. I don't give it away. And I'm not finna fuck nobody for free. And nobody not doing nothing for me. Because if I'm cheating on my husband, I'm going to make sure that nigga and my husband going to be able to take care of me. Okay, so I never cheated because it wasn't worth, I haven't never met nobody worth me cheating. This morning I got a call from a young lady. She been in a relationship with my husband for 5 years since he been dealing with multiple, you know, women. For the last 2 years, my husband leave out the house at 7:30 a.m., 7:30 a.m. and don't come back home till 2, sometimes 3 o'clock. And when he's really like, you know what I'm saying? When he's really got his, you know, on one, he come home at 5 o'clock in the morning. This happened, I'm always home by myself. I was sick last night, sick as a dog. Sometimes I be on that food truck. I was on my food truck the other day. The other day, I was on my food truck. I was so sick, I was about to pass out. You thought that nigga offered me to sit in his car, and he had the AC running. He just looked like nonchalant. I work extra hard. This girl said my husband give her $1,000 every 2 weeks for her bills and stuff like that. She told me she lied about her name. She told me everything that I said to him just recently when he came in the house. I know he said it because I said it to him. I put my time and my energy, like sometimes when I'm on the truck, I cook for my husband. Well, most of the time I'm on my food truck, I cook for my husband. Sometimes I cook and, I take it home for him at night. But sometimes if I wind up cleaning up and stuff like that before I make him some food, I go home and still cook. I still cook and I... Hold on, y'all. Let me block him because he calling my phone. Okay, I had to block him. This girl said she been to my house. She said she been to my house. She told me where I stay. She said sometimes your daughter be on the food truck. He didn't come to my granddaughter's birthday party because one of the other girls stole his truck yesterday. Some girl named, they say Crystal, stole his truck yesterday. The other girl, I just called his other phone, and the girl got his other phone. Like everything that she was telling me about what's going on in my house, what I say to him, what's going on, she knows everything. Some days I be like tired. We don't, half of the time it won't get hard. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Because you out here fucking somebody else. And, being affectionate, you know what I'm saying? I don't know in the last time, besides this time here, that he ate my pussy, and that's because he wanted to fuck. And I'm just like, I'd rather cry in a Bentley than to cry in the Honda. It's like saddens me because, I love my marriage. Even if I'm out here talking to others, I never fuck nobody. I know two, 3 different people for a fact. I know he fucked. We went through a lot. We got past that shit. But I'm just tired of being number one when I know it's somebody out there that want to call me, that want to talk to me, that wants to be around me, that, you know what I'm saying? That I'm just gonna, I'm almost 50 years old. I don't want to catch nothing. I've been in dancing for a long time. I've been in the street a long time. I never caught nothing. I always been respectful of myself, and I always been to the plat where I pick and choose who I dealt with. You understand what I'm saying? I always scrapped up because I'm in a nursing field. And sometimes that will save me too, but I never been out here just fucking on somebody just because. I got a filthy mouth. I got a really filthy. So I just I had to block him again. And it's so sad because I regret not sleeping and fucking. This me. I regret not fucking a nigga during my marriage. I regret it from the bottom, but I haven't met nobody to fill the shoes that I need. I regret not fucking a nigga. I don't talk to niggas and stuff like that, and he was like, oh, you never fuck nobody, but I regret that shit. I regret that shit from the bottom of my heart. I regret not fucking a nigga because at least it would have made me feel better. But you can't I'm just for you to f with a bitch for 5 years, for you to f with a bitch 5 years, Then it's another girl stepping to her, so she called me because there's other women out there. But I know my husband spent 5 hours home. He'll come home about 3 o'clock. He'll come home about 3 o'clock. He'll sit in the tub, make sure I'm asleep so he don't have to deal with me. I put up with that shit. For the last, 2 years. The last 3 or 4 years, I've been in a relationship. Every video, every picture I done posted, I was not happy. But I smiled through that shit. I smiled through everything. Everything. I smiled through a lot of that shit. And I kept pushing. Yeah. I'm tired of being in a relationship by myself. I'm tired of when we go somewhere, we drive in separate cars. I'm tired of him not, I'm tired of us, the only time we really say 2 words to each other is I'm tired of going out of town and driving for 2 hours there, 2 hours back, not saying anything.
Would have been between me and you. But since you're dealing with multiple women, hell, I feel like it's public knowledge. It's public knowledge. I'm not crying because I wanted to work and stuff. Sometimes, you have to let a bird fly when it's trying to fly. Boom. Because I'm still going to be, please stop. I don't want to hear it. You brushed me off. You didn't want to talk about it. This girl told me This girl told me how the inside of my house looked.
Let's talk about it. Okay. We finna talk about it. Okay. There you go right there. Let's see what he got to say for himself.
You live?
Yeah, I'm live. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. All the people in there, you live?
Yeah, I'm live.
Okay, let the people. I ain't finna be on there. I'm just turning it up.
They can hear you.
I want them to see me. Tell the people what you want to tell them.
No, you wanted me to go live.
Okay, you live. But let me tell y'all something. Which page is it? Which page is it?
It don't matter.
It don't matter, because y'all, let me tell you motherfuckers something that come in my house. I'm really him. The f wrong with y'all? I'm him. That's all I'm going to say. F it.
So you wanted me to go live to tell
Yeah. Well, tell them what you want to tell them. I don't give a f.
you said
Tell
you
them
was
what you want to
fucking
tell
assholes
them. Tell them what you want to tell them.
He said I was. He got some because
Yeah,
I don't give him no pussy.
I'm really him. I'm him. All that shit.
I don't-
Y'all want to be in this motherfucking house. I'm really him. The f wrong with y'all? I'm him. I look like this and play like this, but I'm him. F wrong with y'all? Y'all know why she here. Y'all know why she still here. Just like I know why she here. F her. Y'all talk about like I need y'all. Y'all in my house. It's my shit. F I don't give a f about none of y'all talking about.
He got a whole goddamn relationship.
Okay.
He got a whole for
Look here.
5 years.
5 years.
And he just told me
Look
I don't
here.
give him no pussy, so
5
he go out
years.
there and get
5
some.
years.
That's like when I want my
tell
pussy
y'all something. I'ma
ate.
tell y'all
He
something.
don't eat my motherfucking pussy.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. If y'all don't know how to keep your man, that's on y'all. I ain't finna entertain this shit. If you don't know how to keep your nigga,
So you telling me? So y'all sitting here? He wind up telling me he he leave the house 7 o'clock in the morning, come back home 3, 4 o'clock in the morning when I got them for 2 years. 2 years. Oh, I don't want to fuck.
Yeah. I leave the house because I'm him. I'm him. I'm him. I'm him.
He gonna pick it up,
I'm
y'all.
him. Wrong with y'all? I'm him. I'm really him. I'm really him. Wrong with y'all?
Go get money.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my shit. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm him. I'm really him. Look at it on the ground. I'm him. Wrong with y'all? Go tell them old that.
So,
if I did have a bitch she can be taken care of, I bet you that.
well, I hope she can. Because bitch, I be needing massages. I be needing a whole bunch of shit. So that time that he's goddamn taking care of another motherfucker or entertaining the motherfucker, he could have been getting some counseling trying to say.
Since she on here,
he could have been
entertaining and campaigning for niggas, if one of y'all old need a nigga that pay bills, I'm him. Wrong with you?
That's what he did. He's a motherfucking a 3 ahead. He's a 3 ahead. He's a 3 ahead. That's what he is. He's a 3 ahead. He's a tender dick ass nigga. Talking about, I guess he went and got some pussy. Talking about, I don't want to fuck. How the fuck I don't want to goddamn fuck? Well, every time I turn around, a bitch calling my motherfucking phone telling me my goddamn husband down the street doing something. Who the fuck want to catch HIV? Who the one goddamn want to, a pussy want to be itching and shit like that? But you always, you know what I'm saying, down there goddamn entertaining somebody else when you could have been, you know what I'm saying, home entertaining your motherfucking wife. Or pouring into your fucking wife. Wife, what's wrong? Oh, you don't want to, like, what I did, like, you know what I'm saying? Be gone. You know? He could have been, like, pouring into his wife. Instead, he
y'all that don't really, for y'all that don't really know me, I ain't no nigga that need to sleep on no bitch couch. I don't need to drive a bitch car. I don't need to do none of that. I'm him. The f wrong with y'all? I'm him. You niggas do that. I'm him. Credit good. A-top, I go get it any motherfucking thing I want. I'm him. I can drive any motherfucking thing you niggas in. I'm him. The f wrong with you niggas? Tell them niggas while you sitting up here looking pretty for these niggas, you looking pretty. I'm him. The f wrong with y'all? I'm him.
Like I said, all that goddamn shit right there, he could have been pouring into his wife.
Look, I'm him. Let this shit fool you. Huh? Don't let this shit.
He could have been pouring into his wife. Instead, he round there pouring into another motherfucker.
I'm him.
He pouring into, what's that, goddamn.
I can afford it. If I pay 10 bitches shit, I can afford it.
Okay, well, go ahead.
What's wrong with you?
Go scratch. Go itch.
You got to go and get one of them niggas. Whatever nigga you get, whatever nigga
I want a nigga that don't want nobody. Yeah.
More power to you. More, I done you got the I done just like somebody before me that's on this line that can look and say they you I appreciate you. Nah, I got her. So I guess my turn over with. So the next one of you niggas line up, it's on you.
Cause we ain't and I don't know when the last time we. So shit, I got plenty coochie. You know what I'm saying? I got plenty coochie. Okay, they will. They will.
Let somebody get it.
I hope the bitch suck the motherfucking goddamn track lining at this pussy.
Hey,
the bone marrow at this
somebody
motherfucker.
Please come eat this pussy so she can leave me alone.
Who is bothering
Come
you?
Eat this pussy.
He the one wanted to come live.
Eat this. I said go live because she got on my motherfucking nerves. Come eat this pussy, please.
I always get on his nerves. I've been getting on his nerves
I can be with the dumb shit too.
Yeah, I always got on his nerves. Stop.
Come get this.
My future boyfriend, stop.
Come get this pussy.
My future boyfriend might be on there. Babe, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, babe. If you out there or my old lady, I'm sorry, babe. You know, he don't mean no, you know what I'm saying? He told me he round here fucking cause I don't give him no pussy. but he leave at 7:30 in the morning. He spend between 4-5 hours at home. When we go out of town, he either sleep, we don't conversate. Or we try to go out for a dinner. He bring our daughters, our we don't never have like no intimate time together. He don't want to be no husband. He want to be out here because all that time and stuff he dealing with somebody else. He could have been with his wife.
People the truth.
Tell the truth.
Don't listen. I'm not gonna put y'all in the business for real, so I ain't gonna even tell y'all the real truth. Y'all ain't in this motherfucker, so y'all just being entertained right now, and I respect the entertainment aspect of it and everything. Right? I understand. I really do. I know y'all sitting in the comfort.
So tell the people why you been in a relationship for 5 years and
I know y'all sitting. I know y'all.
Tell them that.
Sitting in the comfort.
Tell them what you just told me.
Of your own home.
You told me you round up fucking somebody because I don't want to. You tell them that.
I know y'all sitting in the comfort of y'all home, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all better take care of your man. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, cause they're gonna be just like this one. They're gonna be just like this one.
Y'all better take care.
They just gonna be just like this one right here. They're gonna be just like this one.
Can you take care? Listen, y'all better.
They're gonna be just like this one.
All that pretty shit.
They're gonna be just like, nah.
All that, listen, take care of your man.
I fixed the roof.
Take care of your man.
I fixed the drywall. I fixed the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I'm a handy woman at the end of the day. He can't never say I'm motherfucking lazy. When I be out there cooking,
your man.
I still come home and cook for his ass.
Still
fold the clothes, wash it, all that shit.
Of your man.
So I'm trying to figure
trying to be pretty and take care of your man.
I'm trying to figure out. He say my mouth. He say my mouth.
Listen,
but I'm trying to figure out. I've been taking care of my husband.
Okay.
It's not my man, my husband.
Take care of your husband. Take care of your man.
But you around here bragging what you got.
Why you being pretty for these niggas?
He around here paying $1,000, $1,000 every 2 weeks to a bitch.
Ma'am, hold on, let me say something.
$1,000 every 2 goddamn.
Let me say something to the people.
Every 2 weeks for to a bitch.
Let me say something.
Let
me say something, ma'am. If I give you $1,000 every 2 weeks, you better believe I'm gonna be fucking you in a spaceship, okay? I'm gonna be fucking you outside. I'm gonna be fucking you. Boy, if I'm giving you $2,000, you gonna fuck in front of your family.
You listen. And the other girl, he give $200. You know what I'm saying? I think that would name Crystal right there. That would name Crystal.
If I give you $2,000 a week, 2 weeks, you gonna fuck in front of your family. You gonna fuck, when I say fuck, you gonna do, listen here, boy, that shit gonna be like Kentucky Fried Chicken or Popeyes or something. When I say open that box, that motherfucker better be open.
Cause if I had a nigga on the side, and I got a husband, trust and believe I wouldn't need shit. And my only regret.
One of them niggas, I don't want to hear your regrets. If y'all please fucking her, if you done fucked her, or you got future plans of fucking her, cause she lining you up, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just a nigga, I don't care nothing about that shit, cause she be on here and y'all niggas be looking, but I'm really him, right? So I don't give a fuck about none of you niggas, what y'all be talking, all that grand rising queen and buttercups and eat a dick. Nah. Tell her to do that. You niggas come play Captain Save or whatever you want to call. I ain't gonna call it that, but boy, y'all play Captain Save, whatever you want to play.
Yeah, cause he was pillow talking. I told him the other night, cause he came in there smelling like pussy. I told him I wish the bitch died. The bitch gonna tell me, say, Pebbles, why the fuck you would tell him you wish me that? Why you ain't wish that nigga that? This what his bitch telling me.
Man.
This what this bitch telling me.
Hey, listen, y'all listen.
She told me that.
Listen, let me
I'm
tell
just
y'all.
listening to, you
Listen
know what
I'm
I'm saying?
Tell you.
I said, you know what? Cause she came to me like that. I said, you know what? You right. He talking about, who you talking? Who you talking to? You know who I'm talking to.
Okay, I'm P. Diddy. You say I'm P. Diddy. I'm P. Diddy. that. Whatever you...
He never can talk to me. He can get on live and talk to y'all, but he can never talk to me. So I'm trying to be real and a grown-ass woman about the
I'm
shit.
P. Diddy now, right? P. Diddy. I know I be seeing the comments. Niggas done called me P. Diddy a few times. Okay, I'm going to address your P. Diddy claim. All you niggas freaky. You niggas sit on here and play like y'all ain't freaky. I'm a freaky nigga. I eat booty and I do all that. So I ain't going to hide the fact that that happened and that go on. But I'm not on the sitting in the comfort because y'all like to be entertained, right? So I understand. What's up? Yeah. Yeah. See, but I could be P. Diddy if I want to be. On a low level, on a low budget level, like the low budget, I can't go up there with them, but I can ride up there, I can go. But on a low budget, I can be a low budget P. Diddy, like the middle. You understand what I'm saying? I could be a middle class P. Diddy. You understand what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna put no cum on my nipples and all that, so I ain't gonna do that, right? No, that's too much for me. There's two things Nick can't say. They never say they fucked me, I sucked the dick, or did none of that. So I'm okay with them aspects of the game. So I really don't care what people say, cause I don't even know how a dick tastes, right? Dick ain't never been nowhere around my butt cheek, so I can't say nothing about that. But a middle class, I can deal with that, right? So it is what it is. But y'all understand what's going on, right? So, with that being said, I'm sorry for entertaining y'all because y'all interrupt my daily schedule, right? So y'all back to the normal, whatever y'all was on, all you niggas Grand Rising Queens and chocolate butter drops and cookie crumbles and shit like that. Y'all carry on, right? Y'all keep her entertained so she can leave me the fuck alone.
And you see that? That's what I deal with. That's what I deal with. When he don't be home, cause he out there entertaining somebody else, this the shit that I deal with.
That man go work, come home, eat his food, and get up and do the same thing again. That's what I growed up seeing. I fucked up, but a lot of y'all fucked up too. Everybody fucked up. I ain't gonna say what nobody fucked up. But man, y'all keep talking about this goddamn shit. Niggas fucked up, man. We fucked up. Hoes fucked up too. Women fucked up too. Y'all be cheating. Let me tell y'all something about the women, right? I'm gonna tell y'all something about the women. And my dog was telling me this morning. We weren't talking about nobody, but my dog told me this morning. You motherfuckers will come in the house and give us some, I ain't talking about nobody, and y'all will give us some one leg up coochie, right? You only gonna put one leg up, and we got to hunt you, and we got to be satisfied with that shit. We want what you just gave the nigga around the corner. Spitting on that nigga, jumping off the dresser. We want, don't take that nigga all that shit around the corner. We want that shit too. The think all we, I need that. Fuck that. Y'all gonna take all that shit around the corner cause that nigga get some new coochie and y'all gonna show out over there. You better motherfucking show out in this motherfucker. The fuck? You know? Yeah, sis, I'm just saying. Yeah, sis, I'm saying. You know how this shit go, man. I mean, I've been in the game. I've been in the streets all my life. You know what I'm saying? I know, I know how it go, man. But goddamn, y'all be acting like saints on this motherfucker. Bring that saint shit and leave that shit at the door and bring your ass in the house and act right. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, I'm out here in the water. This my home now. I don't live nowhere no more. I got kicked out. Nah, I ain't get kicked out. I'm like, yeah, this my home now. So can't nobody tell me shit. And it feel good when can't nobody tell you shit. Huh? I don't know that motherfucker is just ride and let that shit go. Cause boy, it's some women out here looking for some good men. And it's some women know how to treat men. And it's some women know how to do whatever it takes to keep their man. So I know what to do for a woman. I do. I know how to treat a woman. I do. Do I fuck up? I do. Am I perfect? No. Am I human? Yes. I'm human. A lot of stuff I don't intentionally do. I don't intentionally do things that I do. I don't. I don't set out to do the things that I do. I really don't. I don't. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. I can't. Sometimes we fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. That's why I'm out here in the water, fucking up again. In the water. Because they told me don't go in that water. Don't you carry your ass out there in that water. God bless the dead. I remember my mama, we used to stay on the waterfront, right? And my mama used to say, y'all better carry your ass out there in that water. And boy, we used to get so many ass whooping. And my mama wasn't but so big, and we got beat with extension cords. We got some ass whooping because we were just that motherfucking bad. We stole the car. Fuck girls in the house. We stole people mango. We did all kind of shit. But one thing my mama did, my mama cooked every day. I don't know if I'm looking for that. My wife do all that. Yeah, she did all that. I ain't on here to bad shot. I ain't on here to bad shot. But my mama cooked every day. I'm gonna show you how I growed up. I had to make my bed up every day. I had to take the garbage out. I had to clean out the bathtub. I had to go to school. I only got in trouble because I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to. My mama had a hard-working man. And my mama treated her man, but that's what I grew up seeing. I mean, that was